All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I am Is There No One Else? And in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. Number one, I got to participate in my first two influence races, and they are pretty damn fun. Just influence races is such a cool idea. They just pop up in an area, it goes on, and it's just 45 minutes of a couple different points in an area that you have to try and control. And so this one popped up, and I was like, okay, cool, open world PvP, let's go check it out. But yeah, a lot of fun. There's a lot of people out, and sometimes it's just you versus an entire faction. Sometimes it's your entire faction there. Things get a little crazy. So at this point, I was fighting here for a good 10 minutes, and I couldn't find any. I couldn't pull away a decent amount of people. I was like getting everybody. I was getting everybody all the time, and a green group showed up, and now we're just in the process of clearing them out. And so the footage isn't anything special. It's not like super amazing gameplay, but it's a lot less chaotic sometimes than some OPRs are. And because it's a lot less chaotic, we are going to see what I'm running. And I wanted to kind of show you what it is, and you guys can provide your opinion on what it is. But yeah, I have the Ankh amulet on. I managed to get my fourth piece of shirking heals. So I have those, plus I have the tumbler shoes, which has its own specialty perk of healing, of shirking heals. And yeah, Ankh boosts shirking heals. It also boosts your mana potions. It also boosts my leeching. And its downside is my health potions are substantially less. I don't have as much power and healing with my health potions, but the thing is mana potions have a much shorter cooldown than health potions, and the fact that I'm getting another 1,000, like you'll see my mana potions healing me for up to like 3,000. So I'll get like 3,000 mana potions, and I want to say my health potions are like 2,000 or 2,500 or something like that. It's something like that. And so I almost feel like those two things offset each other, the downsides of Ankh. And so if you're a solo player, I think it's the best. I think it's the best artifact right now. I would be very surprised if it wasn't adjusted in the future. I think it's just so much better. Like, I'm a solo player. I'm playing solo. I'm trying to play and pick fights without a healer and stuff. And I'm noticing just how powerful it's making my shirking heals and my other specialty things. And I can only imagine how powerful this is as like a frontline bruiser. I haven't seen it, but I've heard a few people upset about wars and stuff because currently, like, frontline bruisers are very, very tough to kill because, yeah, you put all that mitigation on and then you boost healing by over 50%. Micro did a very good video on Ankh showing that it's actually boosted by modifiers, and so Ankh is actually giving you more healing than you would expect. And so when you look at my build here, when I do dodge, my specialties heals on the tumbler shoes are giving me a 980 heal on a dodged attack. Now, they don't have the 5-second cooldown like shirking heals does, so it literally has no cooldown. So as long as I'm dodging attacks, I'll get a 980 heal with the specialty, and then on top of that, I think I'm getting somewhere around 3,000 shirking heals procs. And so it's just a combination of everything, right? Health is the best perk in the game that you can have for PvP or PvE. It's just really stat dense. And then shirking heals also is boosted off the amount of health that you have. And so those two things combine to make for a very, very powerful heal. And then you have Ankh working the way it's working, where it's also boosting shirking heals. It's boosting incoming healing from life staff and all these other sorts of things. And it's creating a very, very powerful combo. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments they make. I am not at a point right now to where I can comment on what it will be, but I would just say that if you do get Ankh and you do decide to invest and upgrade it, just know that it's probably getting adjusted in the future. And sometimes when things get adjusted, it might go to zero. It might be completely useless, and you just invested a bunch of money on something that's going to get fixed. I don't know when. Maybe it's going to be next patch. Maybe it's going to be next week. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I would be very surprised if Ankh didn't see an adjustment with how powerful it is. So that's just my opinion. That I wanted to show you guys some footage because I told you we were gonna do some build testing and I was gonna try it out. And yeah, it's a lot better than Blood Drinker, a lot, without having the damage mitigation. While also getting a lot of incoming healing. Blood Drinker not working with dots is that was the biggest issue with it, to be honest. And so you have you have that downside, and then you have the added bonus of Ankh really not giving a downside. Those two things kind of combine. And so you see at this point, I managed to pull a few yellows away, and so I'm going to get swept on. I'm going to dodge roll out of this. You see I get the 3,000 heal there, and at this point it's just a little 1v2. And so yeah, I'm coming back. I'm a little rusty. You're going to see I'm going to miss some attacks. You're going to see that I'm going to spam some things because I'm not used to, you know, fighting outnumbered in this game. Take a bunch of damage here, so I'm trying to dodge out of it. I do a nice coup de grace here, get them all in between the trees. I try to hit them with some perforates to get some heals up. You see the 984, that's the shirking heal proc, and now I have all my potions on cooldown, and so I do another coup de grace there. They're taking a ton of damage here. I'm trying to stick on it, and I missed my perforate, and then I just had to fly through them to adjust my line of sight. My health bar is getting low, so I got to just kind of back up. You see their health bars are low, and so at this point, I noticed that we got a healer here that wasn't really healing. They were just going full damage. I missed my coup de grace. Not very good. And then I take a nasty fireball from an incoming purple plus a burnout, and then I jump right into another person and I die. And I was pretty disappointed because I had two people at low health there, and I was just like, man, this is going to be a nice little clip. It'll be a nice clip to show you guys. But regardless, I got to show you guys anyways because you guys got to see what the healing looks like. But yeah, we decided to respawn, and we're going to go back and we're going to try and pull a couple people. And luckily this next fight's a 1v2 for a while, and you guys get to see the individual healing. Sometimes when you have other healers coming in and you have other things going on, you can't pay attention to the combat. But yeah, I really do like the changes that they made to shirking heals. I like that you get rewarded for picking and choosing your dodges carefully. Like, you can't just dodge willy-nilly with shirking heals. Like, you have to dodge an incoming attack. It rewards you for sticking around into a fight. And yeah, some of the more annoying things, in my opinion, about this game sometimes are just people disengaging from a fight and just running across the map. Like, sometimes that gets a little annoying to deal with. Obviously, there's ways to counteract that, but yeah, as a melee boy, sometimes it's just annoying to deal with those sorts of things. And so, yeah, incentivizing people to kind of stay in and fight is a very cool idea. And so at this point, you see we got a bow build, and I'm trying to fight him, and you see we have two more people show up, so I'm going to flesh out of here. And now at this point, I'm just trying to bounce away. I got to find a line of sight, and I accidentally run into this wall. I thought I was going to be dead right here, but my shirking heals and my tumbler shoots heals go off, and then I pop the mana potion right there. So now I'm back up, almost up to full. Get another heal there. So I'm going to do a vault kick, and you see we got this blue guy here, or purple guy watching. This is going to be something to pay attention to later. And anyways, we're just kind of hanging out. We're fighting the two, and I noticed that these guys were extremely tanky. We got two flail builds with, you know, the flail healing and everything. So I'm popping potions, trying to stay alive. Hit a nice coup de grace here to take them both down, and neither one of them are really taking any damage right now. And I'm trying to just stick on top of them. Like I said, I hit the sweep, but I missed the coup de grace. They're putting the dots on the ground, and so at this point, I'm just trying to stay on top of them. Hit a couple perforates here, got the shirking heals proc. Now I'm trying to just stack some Tondo evades, some Tondos into the flourish and finish just to see if I can and boost their health down a little bit further. Not working either. They got two ground tots, and then they do the acid spit ultimate, or heart rune twice, and so now my healing's a little bit lower, but we're out of it now, and so we're just gonna kind of stick here. You see we got one person with a life staff and flail, and we're just kind of sticking on it. And so pop our heart rune a little bit ago, and you see the heals coming in for that, and then we hit it with our coup de grace once again. We hit with our perforates to really try and rend them down. You see now this person's taking some damage. I'm also at half health, so we're just kind of reset, pop our potions, get our stuff set up. And yeah, just a lot of healing, a lot of healing. And so we manage. I see the other guy like at lower health, and so now I'm trying to apply the skewer dot on him. I'm trying to hit him with my perforates, really just trying to stick on him, and you see the damage coming in. And then the blue guy joins in, and you see we have two damage dealers now, and he's going to take one guy, and then we're going to go over to this other guy. And so, yeah. I hit this guy with a couple perforates. He blocks my coup de grace, and so we're just going to hit him with the Tondo. We're hitting him with the flourish and finish. We're really no damage. He's a very tanky boy, and you see the flamethrower going off in the background on the other healer. And so we have him separated. So he came to help out. But yeah, we're just kind of Tondo evading. We're Tondo dodging just to proc our heals. And we're hitting some light attacks. He's going to hit with a fireball. He's going to come in with the flamethrower, almost kill me too. And it's a pretty chunky 5,500 heal. I don't know what that was from, to be honest. And so, yeah, we got some help from our fellow other colored guy, and he was able to help me out here. And he even says as such. He said, got my back. But yeah, that is just a little showcase of shirking heals in Ankh. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. I think most people know that, but yeah, in case you didn't, it's good. It will be staying on my bar until it gets adjusted. So yeah, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, you guys. Have a nice day.